What's your toxic ex planning next? We're going to find out. I'm going to do a psychic spine reading. This is for anybody whose toxic ex is still fucking around in the background and causing you trouble. So spread 1 is what's their intention. Spread 2 is how it's going to pan out. Now, unlike every other reader on here, I'm not going to say this is for you. The chances are it's not. Take it as it resonates. It's a collective reading. If you want more clarity, then book a private one. They're only 25 quid for these. You can find them in my link tree at the top of my profile. Okay, and they're same day guaranteed. Right, so spread 1 is what's their intention in the background. Spread 2 is how it's going to pan out. Okay. So let's have a look. I mean, by all means, claim it. You know, when people claim it, feel free to claim it. You know, comments help get my content out. But yeah, don't make any decisions off any content. It might not be for you, right? So, Page of Swords, Lovers in the reverse. 7 of Swords. Right, so swords are where we think, words we use. Court cards can be an energy within ourselves, can be the energy of somebody else around us. Pages are more youthful energy. They're always adults in my readings, but they act like kids. The Page of Swords is a Peter Pan type character. Somebody who doesn't want to grow up, doesn't really want to commit, pie in the sky ideas. I think that they're planning on coming in, making some new promises, right? Lovers in the reverse, okay? Now, the Lovers card for me, again, I'm different to the other readers, isn't actually a good card. Why? Because we've got the naked Adam and Eve figure there. It's lust-based connection. Okay, it's not designed to last. That's 2 of Cups. Now, in the reverse position, it talks about fallout, friction, separation. Now, I've got a bit of a sneaking suspicion with that coming out that you might be in a new connection, or you're trying to start a new connection, or you're thinking about moving on to a new connection. Okay, finding somebody. So they want to come in to mess with your love life, basically. Okay, 7 of Swords. I'm going to go standard tarot book version of this. Sneaky, deceptive behaviour going off in the background. Okay, let's continue. Knight of Swords in the reverse. 3 of Wands. Right, so Knight's forward motion. This Knight talks about either news coming in fast or expressing ourselves. It's in the reverse position. So it's like they're going to come in making some kind of promises of change. Oh, I see the light. I see who you are now. Please give it another go. And it's designed to stop you from moving on, right? That's the sneaky, deceptive behaviour going off in the background. Then all of a sudden, where are they? Nowhere to be seen. Now, this isn't happening. This is their plan. That then puts you in the 3 of Wands in the reverse. Wands fire action. This is about going in a new direction, turning you back on the past. Not able to do that. Okay. Overall outcome card. It's that one. 9 of Wands. 9's reflection cards. We call this guy the Wounded Warrior. You're the chap there, bandage on the head, 1 on each arm. This guy's been through the ringer. This guy's been to hell and back. He's looking back and he's going, do you know what? I might be beaten, blooded, battered and bruised, but I'm still standing. I think this is them, right? I think this is them. I think that they've acted in a toxic way throughout the connection that you had, and they can't stand the fact that you're ready to move on. You've ended it. You're ready to move on. And it's almost like they see this as some kind of petty revenge. You know, I'm going to come back in. I'm going to stop them from going forwards. And it comes down to the fact that they've not done their healing. They've not, licked their wounds yet. So it's almost like they're going, well, I'm going to stop them, and then I can focus on sorting myself out. Okay? Obstacles or blockages. 2 of Wands. This is advice for you. So it's about making a plan moving forward. You're the chap there, globe in the hand, surveying the scenery. It's in the reverse position. Basically, the blockage here is that you've got to keep making your own plans moving forwards. This person's a liar. This person is in Page's energy. They're no good. Okay, removing any blockages. 6 of Wands in the reverse. So story of this card is some great war going off. There's a village been out to local battle. They've won. They've returned back to the village. They're celebrating. They know the greater war is yet to be won, but they know by celebrating the little wins along the way, it boosts morale of the troops. It's in the reverse position. This will make you feel like you've got nothing to celebrate. Okay, you've got to push forward. So yeah, childish, petty behaviour. Okay, so let's go on to the divination round, see how this is actually going to pan out. Will their plan work? Will you get suckered in so that you get held back, and then they can finally do their healing? grief. Right, let's have a look. Right, Five of Cups. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Empress in the reverse. Right, so Cups, Water, Emotions. So we've got the figure there, normally in black. This is a reverse deck. They're in black because the Mourning or Grieving the 3 cups that have fallen over. 2 4 1s behind him. Missing out on the fact that there's going to be better opportunities ahead. Stuck in grieving mode. Okay, hold fire. I'm not sure if that's you or them. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So Ace is bringing in new energy, not starting something new. So this Ace is about going, right, long term, what am I investing in here? Where am I putting my time, my effort, my energy? Okay, can indicate going on to bigger things. We've got the nice garden down there. Archway Mountain, okay, reverse position, not investing or not planning on going on to bigger things. Empress in the reverse. So the Empress in the upright position is what we call the Divine Feminine. She's like the Queens, but she's combined. She knows her worth and value. She doesn't chase, she attracts. Now, it's either that you've kind of fallen for this and you slipped into toxic femininity, or we're going more Queen of Pentacles energy, where she can be a bit of a people pleaser, mothering everybody, to pulling her energy back. Let's see. Page of Pentacles. Temperance in the reverse. Right, so Page is more youthful energy. This page is about an offer. Is offering the pentacle. It's the breadcrumbing card. Okay. Laughing. It's not funny, is it? Temperance in the reverse. So the Temperance card for me is the alignment card. It's when our mind, body, soul's all in alignment. We know who we are, what we want, where we're going. You'll also notice the angels pouring into her own cup. It talks about periods of self-love, self-care, self-healing. It's in the reverse position, out of alignment. I'm going to say that's you. Overall outcome card. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So Knight's forward motion. This Knight is also about an offer. Coming forwards, not doing that, right? Obstacles or blockages. 5 of Swords in the reverse. So you're the figure in the foreground, 2 figures that have laid the swords down, walking away. It generally talks about difference of idea, direction, opinion, etc. Who's going to come out on top. Upright position, it's you. Reverse position, it's them. It's if you mentally back down. Removing any blockages. 4 of Wands. Call this the 1111 card. Make a wish. Quite a complex card. This, it can talk about engagement, marriage, happy home, happy community, celebration. It's your white picket fence ending. That's what you need to be focused on now. It kind of feels like at first you hold them at bay. Okay, so they're going to be crying about it. They don't want to move on. They want their revenge, right? So they're not planning on what they're investing in next. Meanwhile, you're in the Empress in the reverse. You're pulling your energy back. They then come in with this breadcrumby offer. I'm not saying you're going to take it, but it's enough to throw you out of alignment, and then it never materializes. So it's kind of what they want, delayed, but kind of what they want. So it's about not even considering, not even looking at that Page's offer. As I always say, when you're a king or a queen, or even better, an empress or an emperor, you don't muck about with pages and knights. So there you go. If that resonated, claim it in the comments if you're feeling brave. Don't forget to repost and like. And if you want a personalised one, head over to my profile, click at the top. 25 quid, psychic spine reading. Good luck.